again here.
And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Dexter Fowler, one of those long, lanky outfielders with those great strides that can cover ground, does a great job of running down balls, has a good throwing arm, and basically just a reliable outfielder.
Andre Ethier heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
First pitch, 106.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rizzo in foul ground, and he's retired here, one away.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Corey Seager takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Arrieta sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Runner at first here, one man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Softly on a line to third. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Justin Turner set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Hot shot to third. Turner has it, and a rather easy first out.
Batting second.
At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Down and away, ball one.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Drilled to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Josh Reddick steps in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean...
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Brett Anderson settles into the box for his first chance. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ethier on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Chris Coghlan digs in here for his first appearance. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ben Zobrist gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Ethier is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. The order now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Andre Ethier. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Shot to third, but quick reactions in the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder
Jock Peterson will dig in. He singled his first time around. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Corey Seager steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Baez ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Number 40 will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Ethier is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Jake Arrieta stands in. Kyle Schwarber will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Here's a swing. And, oh, man. Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Just their first hit of the game, but boy, they made it a doozy. That may be his first mistake of the afternoon, and it's going to cost him.
In is Jorge Soler.
Right fielder, Jorge.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Dexter Fowler will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll say Coincy in a second.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Rusty.
But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. Number 60 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 60.
Justin Turner will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Third baseman.
Right there for strike one. Grounded to short, taken in by Zobrist. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Coughlin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rich Hill will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Rich Hill.
Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
First offering on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-1.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, that fastball seems a lot quicker after 2 straight off-speed pitches.
And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
First baseman number 44.
Well, I think he had a bit of a lapse in concentration to that last guy, but no such problems here. This is a perfect pitch with a runner on first base. He gets him to bounce right into the double play.
Anthony Rizzo will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Chris Coughlin is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
that pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Number 18, Ben Zobrist.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. It's sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Coughlin is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
A shot down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Brandon McCarthy is in here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Brandon McCarthy.
Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Check this out on Show Track.
Number 60.
It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Addison Russell will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Addison Russell.
Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Jorge Soler is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and those hands come through first, just shoots it the other way.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. On the ground to the right side. Gonzalez has got it. One there, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Second baseman, number 9.
Javier Baez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Reddick to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Chris Bryant will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 6 and the Dodgers 1. C.J. Edwards makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. Andre Ethier will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Bryant with the bare hand. In time.
Oh, what a play. Oh, yeah, that one's going to sting a little bit. This pitch is coming hard in on him, and you can see he's way late getting that barrel through. So as it turns out, he's going to get more distance on the barrel of that bat than he does on the baseball.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Corey Seager will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Scott Kazmir will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Scott Kazmir.
Chris Coughlin will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Kazmir gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. This is in the air to left. Reddick is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Number 40 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Yasiel Puig is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Yasiel Puig.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Drilled on the ground to short. Zobrist is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Scott Van Slyke will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Van Slyke.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler over to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Trace Thompson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he'll step, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning ballpark. It's Scott Van Slyke will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Carlos Ruiz is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Number 6 will also enter as he takes over at third base. Jason Hayward is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Carlos Ruiz.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Right side. Utley gets to it, and he's set down 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder.
Was there 2 games tonight?
Soler.
Yeah, Eels are pretty good.
Jorge Soler.
How good's
will
bloody
stand in.
Raja?
Strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
I was pissed off because I thought he was sitting out this season.
And that's inside for a ball.
So I didn't pick
1-0.
him in my super coach. And he fucking scored 4 tries last week.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball.
I thought he was going to
Looks
play
at
rugby.
the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Dexter Fowler stands in as he
But all
looks
it was
at ball
about was
1
Meninga
here.
not letting him play for
A
Australia.
look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
He's got to play for
Pulled
Australia,
the
sure.
string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
This is line to left. Reddick is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge.
Yeah, you did, but I don't want to see someone like that leave. He's a beast.
Right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
It shouldn't matter who they are, but
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Just overmatched him.
there's not a lot of wingers like him in the comp.
Oh, he's
Storm
got him in
lost the other
palm
one,
of
which
his
was
hand
the
now. It's 0-2.
ex-Tiger.
Oh, this is
He was a beast
exactly
too.
where you want
I think he
that
went to
changeup
rugby.
to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
Ah,
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
everybody, Patton.
Spencer Patton will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll
Guys are
take
gonna
over to
warm up
start
the-
inning number 8.
New closer.
Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Soler is there. 1 down.
The second baseman, number 26.
Digging in to try it again. Chase Utley. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here's an old school name. Chase Utley.
To short. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone. Kike Hernandez will get the call to pinch
I don't
hit
like
here.
fielding
We'll
as it
see
gives
what
a
he can
good- a
do
better
with 2 out and
presentation.
the base is empty.
Like it
In
is.
tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And
You
a
get that
strike
zoomed
to
out
even
shit.
the count. 1-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Almost
Joe
over.
Blanton is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Chris Bryant
Let's
is at
have
the
a look
plate
at
as he
some
takes a cold
players. Who we got here? Tommy LaStella.
Dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Tommy LaStella is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Grounded to first. Van Slyke gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Anthony Rizzo strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Third baseman.
Number 7 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Give me a change up.
Hit out towards second. Utley is there. On to first, and it's 2 up and 2 down.
Yeah, I
in the
will,
inning
man.
for
I'll be
Blanton.
definitely on this afternoon.
Chris Coughlin gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back.
I just got to pick up my kid, man. Just down the road.
We'll get the call to pinch hit here as
I'll
we'll
be
see what
definitely
he
on
can do
this
with 2
afternoon
out and
sometime.
the base is empty. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
I'm gonna put a game on while when I leave. Yeah, it'll be a cricket
Way
game. I won't be
outside,
actually
nearly
there
to the
though.
backstop. 2-1.
So
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And you know, I think we're
okay,
starting
no
to
worries,
see,
man.
now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to
I'll speak
drive
to you
the
later.
ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second.
you got SS.
Nori Kawasaki will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now an off-speed pitch
Where's that
well
garbage?
inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
You put it on the pitch, you little bitch.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit.
Oh, why do you run?
And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Number 40
Okay, here we
stands
go.
in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
Who we got, Montero or Ross? Oh, look at Ross. Old school.
David Ross will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
And Matt, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but they didn't give up on it. And then all of a sudden you look up and they've got a great chance to push across a run.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs. Tommy LaStella is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Matt Caesar will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. David Ross will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Number 25 is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Number 25 Started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
Right fielder, number 25.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. A quick out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
Austin Barnes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
That misses. 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Corey Seager makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Ripped on the ground to first.
There we go, too easy. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe.
Going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
That'll be the last baseball game video I post today. Oh, take it easy.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Chris Coghlan. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those...